I guess I know exactly. Yes, anyways, I'm here to talk about the latest news. The latest news. The Nintendo news. What's basically going on. So yeah. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I'm going to try not to make it too long. I'm going to try not to, but I will get down to the point of some of the games are going to be maybe announced at Nintendo Direct. I don't know if it is or not. I don't know. And in regards to the Nintendo Direct will make a presentation on June the 15th, 2021. 2021. I do believe. Let me check here. I do believe this is on a Tuesday. Okay, yeah, it is on a Tuesday. Okay, so I guess the last one, like February 17th. I think they had it like on a Saturday or something like that, or something. I'm not really sure. I think it was on a Saturday, or I don't know. I can't remember. Hold on. Let me see if I can go back. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Um. Okay, that's July. Okay. Give me a few seconds. They said February 17th. Oh, it was on a Wednesday, so they're gonna have it. So they're gonna have it on a Tuesday. Have it on Tuesday of June the 15th. I'm pretty sure that's basically what it is. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the confirmed date. That's they're going to have the Nintendo Direct here on Thursday also too. Now here's what I do think that might could happen, but I'm not really sure if that really is gonna if that's really is gonna happen or not, or maybe they're gonna do it right at E3 or something like that, which I don't think they're not going to. So I guess they also said this is going to be a 40 minutes of showing all kinds of games supposed to be coming out on the Nintendo Switch. I'm not saying it's not really like Nintendo really should do this, but I would assume there's going to be a lot of announcements in regards to the E3 and maybe before E3 or something like that, or maybe right around E3. Because all I do know that they said, I think that they said that the E3 will not be present until June the 12th, or maybe the start of June, or somewhere right around there. So I'm not really so sure. Okay, so here's the first thing. Here's the first thing what I like to see. Okay, the Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I know that's going to be. I know that's supposed to be coming out sometime this November, which I think it is. Coming out sometime in November. But I've also heard rumors that people are just like they want to see Mega Evolutions in the game. But that's something I really don't want to see happen, because that's just over my opinion. That's just over my opinion, because I mean the reason why I dropped Sun and Moon, or what you want to call it, Ultra Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon, because I just did not like the Mega Evolution, and I just was not a fan of it. Just was not a fan of it, because that's just basically just me. And to be honest with you, I didn't like these trials that they have to go do, like in order for them to pass these trials and stuff like that. I really do support. I really do support the Nintendo Pokemon Sword and Shield. I really like them, but basically, to be honest with you, the Pokemon, the Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu, those skins were okay, but I just didn't like their new mechanic that you have to like throw your ball at the Pokemon, and you gain experience by catching Pokemon, and that's something I really didn't like too very well. I really didn't like that. Really didn't like that too well. I mean, I'm not saying like Sun and Moon, or Ultra Sun and Moon, or Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. I'm not saying those games are quite okay. I just didn't like the format of the game, because I just didn't like it, especially going on with the last boss of the game, Team Rocket, or Rainbow Team Rocket, or Giovanni, which is basically like the main honcho of in the Elite Four, and especially his Mewtwo was just very strong, very powerful when he just went in. His Mewtwo went into Mega Evolution, makes Mewtwo quite a lot more stronger and more powerful. That's all. All I'm just saying. So yeah. I think they also said like the Brilliant Diamond and Pearl, that they're going to be is still going to be the same format, but different graphics of the game also too, because they're going back to the playing style. I mean, it looks a lot good. It looks really good, but I just don't understand what's the complaint that people were just saying, like we're saying like because they're like chibi characters now, and and stuff like that. I'm not talking about chibi reviewers. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the chibi characters that we usually normally do see. I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It's just it doesn't really matter to me. It just doesn't really matter to me. But I just don't want people to think that I hate Ultra Sun and Moon and Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. I don't hate it. I just don't. I just don't care for. It. I just don't care for it really all that much. It just. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. It's just not my forte. It's just not my taste. My taste. I like in the Pokemon game. I'm like I said before. I'm not saying it sucks or anything like that. I just think that's just not. I just don't care for it. But yeah, um, Arceus, the Arceus game, or the Legend of the Arceus, Pokemon The Legend of Arceus, that's supposed to be coming out sometime next year. From what I've heard, they were saying that maybe on the Nintendo or Super Nintendo Switch or Pro or Nintendo Pro, whatever it's Nintendo Switch Pro or something like that, or whatever. Maybe it's that. And I definitely do want to talk about that, the Nintendo Switch Pro. Now, I'm pretty sure we may get some kind of announcement, maybe at E3 or maybe at the Nintendo Direct. They said it's going to be like 40 minutes long, and a lot of people are anticipating. Yeah, there's maybe a very good possibility they may make an announcement for the Nintendo Switch Pro coming out sometime on the 15th. Some people will say it could happen after, or it's going to happen before the Nintendo Direct or something like that, which I don't know because I'm not really so sure because I really would do possibly do think they're probably going to do some kind of announcement on the new Nintendo Switch um, uh, um, console sometime very very soon. And from what I've also heard, I guess there's going to be like some good some really good things to happen with this new console is going to come out. But I just it's also just kind of confused me also as well too. I mean, no offense. I mean, I understand Bloomberg was they made a prediction about this like there is a Nintendo Switch Pro was basically going to come out like a couple months ago, but that never did happen. That never did, and I don't understand why that did never happen. So I mean, I'm not upset. I'm not upset. I was not expecting that to happen or anything like that. And especially like Bloomer was saying now, the Nintendo Switch maybe coming out sometime September or October. I will be very shocked. It may come out. It may come out sometime the holiday season this year, or it may come out sometime next year. Sometime next year, or they're just going to have to they're just going to have to see and wait what's really is going to happen. What's really is going to happen. Now, I'm also very if they were to make an announcement on the Nintendo Switch Pro or the Super Nintendo Switch or whatever you want to call it, my biggest fear is that I really am worried. I really am worried because if it is going to be announced sometime this year, then my expectation that I probably would think they're probably going to have to rush into making this console, and I hope that's not the case because I don't know. And just to be honest with you, they should have made an announcement sometime last year about this by the Nintendo Switch Pro because they had like all year long and basically they're just saying like they're just saying like yeah it's not going to happen last year it's not going to happen maybe it can happen sometime in 2021. Like I said before, I think the Nintendo Switch Pro should have happened sometime last year. It should have happened and it should have. It just I don't understand it. Not saying anything bad about it. It's just they should have announced it last year. That's basically my opinion. So yeah. Now there's also another game, actually two other games I want to talk about, which is called Metroid 4. They're saying they're saying maybe there is a possibility of Metroid 4, Metroid 4 maybe coming out sometime this year. They said it's going to be like the fourth anniversary of that game or something like that or something or I don't know. I don't know how long the Metroid's been happening, so I really don't know. I seen like Gara Guru. She's basically what do you call her? VTuber. She played one of the Metroid. Played one of the Metro games, and I was going, wow, this is pretty cool. I have to try it out. So I think my Nintendo Switch does have it. I don't know if I do have it or not, which I don't think so. I have not checked in the store to see if it's really happening. See if to see it. So yeah, but definitely, I basically will check that out on Nintendo Switch to see how much it's cost. If it's gonna cost more or anything like that. But yeah. Now, there's also a very likely, very good possibility there could be Breath of the Wild, not season. I mean, Breath of the Wild, Breath of the Wild 2. I heard a lot of people were saying it was definitely a very good game because it's kind of like an open based world. Like you get to like do almost anything like you want to do, something like that. I have to get that game. I have to try it out because I've heard nothing but great things about that game. It was definitely they were saying it was definitely very good. And or maybe they're not going to do the Breath of the Wild 2. Maybe they're not going to do it, or maybe they're going to like do a different game in regards to Zelda. So in regards to Zelda, because I do know I can't remember the name of the one game that's what's it called? I can't remember. I think it's called Hyrule Warriors or something like that. I think it's kind of similar. It's kind of similar, like into like Dynasty Warriors and stuff like that. That's also something I do want to talk about in regards of Dynasty Warriors. I really want to see more Dynasty Warriors come on the Switch, not just on the PS4 or PS5. I really want to see more of these games like dinosaurs. That's what I want to see. I really want to see that. I really do. I really do. It's just that I just don't want to see like it's just basically just for Nintendo. I'm not Nintendo. I mean, basically for Xbox and and PlayStation. I don't think there is. I think there is some games on for Xbox. I think there is. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I mean, and I like to see some other more games. So actually, there's I don't know if there's any other games that I like to see here. So I like to see some football games, on the Nintendo Switch. I mean, I really do. I want to see an NFL Madden game, on the Nintendo Switch. But I don't know if that's really going to be confirmed or not. I don't know because that's basically what I like to see because I love football because most of my life I grew up watching football and I grew up right around watching NASCAR also too. But I've also heard like some people that like I think Nintendo was saying that they're not going to do any more Need for Speeds. I think they said like they're supposed to be taking it off of the systems. I don't know if that's really true or not. I really don't know because the Need for Speed games are definitely one of my favorite games. I love to play, and I really love the game. Basically, my all-time favorite is Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. I love that. I love that game. That game is really a lot of fun. Yeah, like I said before, that game is a lot of fun, and you basically go off against cops, and like the cops are just trying to arrest you, trying to get you and something like that, and and just that's basically, yeah, that's so sorry about that, guys. That's just my coffee pot, So yeah, I don't know if there's any other games I'd like to see what else happen, but I'd like to see some changes with the Nintendo Store. That's something I like to see. Like to see what happens. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see what's really going on. But yeah, anyways, those are my predictions. I mean, not really my predictions. Oh, also one other game. I wonder if they're going to do a season two of Splatoons 2. I think they are. I'm not really so sure. Or I'm not. I think they are. I'm not really so sure because I really don't know how much games there really actually is for Splatoon. But to be honest with you, I really do like Splatoons. But it seems no offense. I don't want to say this or anything like that. I know the game is really fun. They're really fun to play. You want to play online and stuff. But it seems that it's just kind of boring. That's just not. I'm just saying. That's just my opinion. But yeah. But anyways, so that's it. So that's it just for this news coverage of Nintendo Switch. But yeah, and what's really going to happen? So are we going to see the Nintendo Switch Pro probably going to make an announcement sometime next Tuesday on June the 15th, or are they not? So I guess we're just going to have to wait and see what's really going to happen. And what do you guys think about the other games also as well too? So I mean that's something I like some others, I like to see here on Nintendo Switch. But yeah, but anyways, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe. Please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Please do like a video. Please give it a thumbs up, and please hit the notification bell. You guys get some feature updates on my channel, and please leave your comments down below. Like I said before, please be very respectful in the comments down below. And if there's something that you guys want to ask me, sometimes I will answer, sometimes I won't. Usually I'm just busy dealing with some other things, based on what's going on. So yeah. So don't get upset if I don't respond to you guys. But yeah. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Take care. God bless. Remember, Jesus love you. I love you guys. Please be safe. Stay away from all this crazy around the world. And remember, stay blessed. I love you guys. Take care. Bye.